All right. So the article begins and it says, why artificial intelligence requires high performance computing. Yes. So go ahead and read me this part.
Traditional data?
Yeah.
Traditional data center technology isn't powerful enough for ambitious AI projects. So businesses are adding clusters of graphic processing units.
Okay, very good. Exactly. So the traditional data center technology, it isn't powerful enough. Okay? It needs something else. It needs more graphic processing units. Okay. So there
Mhm.
that's the big change that's happening with these types of data centers. Okay. So we're just gonna read through this, okay? Let's go ahead and read through it. Help me read and we'll go one by one. Yeah.
Okay. The increasing maturity of artificial intelligence is the most important business trend I've seen in many years, with profound
Uh-huh.
implications across all industries.
Mhm.
Mm, Every business and IT leader should
Prioritize.
prioritize
Uh-huh.
answering one question. How can we harness
Harness, yes.
what means?
Okay, harness. The word harness is actually, if we look it up, yes. When you mean, can you see my screen that it says harness?
Yes.
Okay. So when we use the word harness, it means to put together, to gather, yes, to gather together enough, yes. Mm, for example, the sun has a certain amount of energy, yes, but China have has harnessed the power of the sun with new technology. Yes. So they have collected together, they have put together the power of the sun. So that's what it means. So in this part, it's saying how can we harness the power of AI? Yeah.
Okay.
How can we put together or take advantage of all of the power of AI?
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Mm, How can we harness the power of AI to improve our organization's competi competitiveness
Correct. Good.
and prof prof profita profit
Profitability.
profitability
Okay, we're gonna go by parts. You say profit,
profit
and then we say ability.
ability
Yeah,
profitability.
there you go.
Okay.
Yes, that's what it is. There's two words. It's profit, and then it's ability. Profitability.
Profitability.
There you go.
Profitability.
Great. Okay, excellent. So, what does the first paragraph mean? What are they saying?
Hmm.
Don't read it again. You need to understand it.
Uh, hmm. Means the business it's see the business of IT needs mm, mm,
They need to harness the power of AI.
of
No?
course.
All right, no problem. It's okay. Let's continue reading and then we'll check. It says, if the meetings I'm having with those leaders are any indication, that's exactly what they're doing. Virtually all of them at least include AI in whatever the organization is trying to achieve. In fact, Many of my conversations are squarely focused on AI. All right. Okay. The next.
I recently wrote about one of the most popular use case for AI, customer service. I note that many business re re recor recognizing
Recognize.
recognize
Recognizing. Yes.
recognize
Recognizing.
recognizing
Uh-huh.
that service is the ultimate defini differenti differ dif
Differentiator. Differentiator.
differentiator
Uh-huh.
differentiator have identified opportunities to leverage
Uh-huh. Leverage.
leverage AI technology to make better care of the customers, especially in the call center.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So again, vocabulary. Let's check vocabulary, yes?
Okay.
All right. Which word do you not understand?
I don't understand.
Aha. Which word do you not understand?
Recognizing is like reconocer.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay. 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 Leverage.
The word leverage, yes. Here, the word leverage, it means to significa apalancamiento. Yes.
Apalancamiento.
No, apalancarte. Yes.
Como un impulso.
Es como un impulso. Exactly. Leverage. So you
Okay.
take something to your advantage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. So another one. Anything else?
Anything else?
Okay. So it says here, AI requires HPC level computing power. Yes. But there's another issue. Separate from, but critically related to AI. That is becoming increasingly urgent as more businesses begin their AI journeys. That is the question of how organizations will acquire the computing resources necessary to power the kinds of outcomes they are seeking from artificial intelligence. Okay, so this is where they start to say the problem is. The problem is that they need more computing power. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
They need more computing power in order to satisfy, yes, the necessary requirements from artificial intelligence. Okay? Ay, ¿dónde me fui? No, ya la acabo de borrar. No, ¿cómo lo abro otra vez? Orange.
Historial.
Historial. Ahí está. There we go. No, that's not it. Hold on. This one? What? That's weird. Recently closed tabs. Reading list, favorites. Te juro que nunca he ido a la historia. A ver. History.
Is artificial intelligence?
Hold on. That one. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay. So the next one, please.
AI, which often requires running computation of gigabytes of data
Mhm.
needs enormous computing power compared
Mhm.
with ordinary workloads.
Yeah.
Businesses
Yeah.
have discovered that they can effectively
Uh-huh.
operate AI-driven
Driven.
application driven
Uh-huh.
driven applications with their existing data centers
Mhm.
of environments
Uh-huh.
of cloud environments.
Okay.
In fact, AI requires so much computing that
Muscle. Muscle.
muscle,
Yes, this is muscle.
not
Okay.
muscle,
No, not muscle. No, muscle.
well, muscle that merely
Yes, merely is
add
correct. Uh-huh.
okay, adding another couple of servers of mar marginally
Or marginally.
or marginally
Uh-huh.
increasing the organization's cloud budget
Uh-huh.
won't be enough.
Okay. All right. Good, good, good. So muscle, do you know what muscle means?
Not Moscow.
Not muscle. Muscle means músculo. Yes. Muscle
Ok.
is
Creí
músculo.
que se, creí que se decía músculo, Moscow,
No, no,
músculo, Moscow.
no, nunca, never, 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 never. Quien te haya dicho, hayas escuchado, completely wrong. No, never, never. It's muscle. The C is
Es que
silent.
cuando decían Muscle Man,
No, it's muscle man.
oh por Dios.
Yes. Toda la vida. All your life, you said this wrong. It's okay.
Muscle.
It's okay. Yes, tenías que llegar con Teacher Inat para poder ayudarte.
Eh,
Excellent. So, okay, so what this is saying right here, ¿qué es lo que está diciendo? What is this saying right here? Okay. It says,
mm,
I mean, really summarize what you said.
AI needs mm, mm, it's, many or a lot of servers
Mhm.
to process, not meant to generate
Mhm. Mhm.
mm, the AI.
Yeah, basically. No. Yeah, it's basically what you need. All of this is going to, every day, you need more power. Every day, you need more energy in order for AI to work. But only increasing, yes, increasing the budget, the cloud budget, it's not enough. Yes, you need more muscle. That's why it's saying necesitas más músculo. Okay,
Mhm.
so let's continue. What's required for AI workloads is the kind of power that comes from high performance computing in the form of graphical processing units. In fact, GPUs are replacing traditional CPUs. In, in our AI driven world, businesses can access GPUs by purchasing them and installing them on premises or via the cloud. but we're seeing most organizations choose the former approach. Okay, so what this is saying is that you need GPUs. Okay, you need GPUs, not CPUs. Uh-huh. And so there are two options that companies or businesses are doing. They are installing them, yes, in person, yes, on premise. The phrase on premise means on the site,
Okay,
yes, or via
cloud.
the cloud, yes. But it says, but we are seeing most organizations choose the former approach. The former approach, when you see this, it means the immediate option that they mentioned. Yes. When you see this former approach, this phrase, it's talking about the immediate option, the second option that they mentioned. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Go ahead. Continue.
That's mainly for two reasons. The first is to eliminate the latency that is inevitable is in inevitable
Inevitable.
inevitable
Uh-huh.
in cloud environments
Okay.
as data moves between cloud data centers that may be located
Uh-huh.
around the world.
Okay.
That kind of latency is fairly,
Is
barely,
espérame, ya me perdí. That kind of latency is barely, yes, barely.
barely.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Is barely noticeable. Okay.
Noticeable.
Mhm.
Noticeable with day-to-day computing needs. So in most industries, it hasn't been much a barrier to cloud option. But with the gigabyte level computing demands of AI, the latency of cloud environments can become pronounced. Pronounced.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, very good. So let's continue. It says, an even bigger challenge is cost. If you were among those who thought a cloud migration would mean big savings, only to wince when you saw those first monthly bills roll in, then you can imagine what those bills would be like when you need the kind of cloud-based computing power necessary for AI. So this paragraph is comparing, yes, is comparing well, remember when you started using, for example, a cloud storage, yes, at the beginning maybe it was cheap, yes, but
Yes.
when you start to use more and more and more storage, yes, the prices obviously go up, yes. Now imagine organizations, imagine a business, imagine the type of computing power or storage that AI needs. Yeah, it has to be immense. It's incredible, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Very good. Go ahead. Finish it up.
That said, smaller scope AI projects can often be run in the cloud. A bank we worked with recently, for example, deployed a new AI-powered cloud-hosted call center and is perfectly happy with the results.
Okay, this is very interesting. So imagine a call center, yes, a call center that is only AI focused. Yes. So what are the benefits and what are the advantages and what are the pros and cons of this concept?
The benefits, maybe the time.
Time, yeah. What about the time? What do you mean?
When you call to the bank, let's say, el conmutador,
The commuter, yes.
when you talk with to one employee
A person, yes, a person.
person, if this person can't help you, they need to pass to another person.
Of course.
If you if the bank
Yes.
use AI,
Uh-huh.
the AI can help you without
Yeah.
to pass to other AI.
Yes, of course, because the AI can search for the information. The AI can also I mean, it solves all of this issue, and it can work 24/7. Yes,
Yes.
there is no time to. You don't have to pay workers. Yes, so you don't have to pay workers. You don't have to. I mean, this is so much more efficient. No.
Yes.
All right. Very good. So it says here why AI requires GPUs. Bigger projects, though, will likely require on-premise GPU hardware. This can be acquired as part of traditional data center technology, with clusters of GPUs included in the box alongside conventional CPUs, or as external GPU clusters that can complete with attached network and storage. Just like a hyperconverged infrastructure setup, essentially taking the place of traditional data centers. So what this part is saying is that GPU hardware is going to take over a traditional data centers. For example, in your data center, do you have many GPUs or not so many?
I don't know. I think yes, but not powerful.
Yeah.
It's I think no.
No, because it's more like storage, right?
Yeah.
So what happens, for example, if your client says, you know what, I want to use a AI software, yes, and I want you to install it on my server. What that means that what you have, yes, the data center that you have is not going to be enough.
Yes.
You're going to need external GPU clusters. No?
Yes.
I know. All right, very good. Go ahead, please. The next one.
Purchasing
Uh-huh.
an external GPU clusters is perhaps the best way an organization can acquire the most elite level of processing power.
Mhm.
And it is best suited
Uh-huh.
for those that that have large needs right now or ambitious projects. Project Planet.
Mhm.
These organizations have a few options in terms of how they buy such
Bye.
buy such clusters,
Mhm.
which come in groups of 8. A
Okay.
business that needs more can tie 2 or more clusters together or buy a superpod,
Superpod.
which includes
Uh-huh.
256
Yeah.
GPUs.
Yes, that's correct. Very good. Excellent. It says this is no small investment, but these clusters come with a high performance networking and low latency, that organizations need for significant AI-based projects, as well as the software necessary to compute for AI. Okay, continue.
Okay. Few organizations have a clear view of the best approach right from the beginning.
Beginning.
Typically,
Mhm.
the path forward emerges from a series of conversations with a partner that has seen many of these projects from start to finish.
All right, very good. Excellent. So I want you to tell me, yes, we're going to go ahead and stop sharing, stop broadcasting screen with Zoom, stop. Okay. We're going to go back here. So I want you to go ahead and tell me what did the article talk about? What did you understand from this article, Fetch?
Well,
don't tell me nothing.
The evolution of AI, it started with processors, but the power to need is bigger than a processor, a commercial processor.
Okay. A commercial, maybe data center as well, no?
Yes.
Okay.
So to supply the demand,
Yeah.
needs the GPUs, or in case servers in clouds.
Yeah.
But the servers works with GPUs.
Okay. Well, yeah, it makes sense. Yes, basically CPUs, it's not enough the CPU power that it has. Yes. The storage power, the units, it's not enough. It needs a GPU powered data center in order to be prepared, yes, for the next wave or the next information age that's coming. Yes. I mean, AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And so this is something that companies and businesses have to be ready, especially if they're focused on this type of technology. Yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay, Fred. Well, that's going to be all for today. Yes, we're going to go ahead and stop here. Thank you for getting online. Thank you for participating and doing this activity. Yes, I appreciate the effort that you put in. I know it's difficult, but because you're alone. But thank you so much for your participation. Okay, I appreciate it.
Thank you, teacher.
No. No. Thank you. And if you have a chance, please go ahead and do the videos. Yes, the AI videos, so that way we can I can have them, please. Okay.
I will do.
Excellent. I hope so. I hope so. Excellent, Fed. Well, you have a great weekend then. I will see you then on Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll see you later, Fed. You have a great
See you,
day.
teacher.
Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.